What is MomentumX? Okay? It is my solution. Want to talk to Punim at lunch? Want to talk to Jenny at lunch? To elevate you to not only brand, but to give you the assets. Before I play the video, how important is it every time you come to me and want something, whether it's photos for that banner or videos for whatever, or this, everything that we're doing, and I have them, when you see people, entrepreneurs who don't have those assets, what does it make you think and why are they so important?
One, professionalism is really important in your business and how you show up in the world, and people want to buy from people who show a professional outlook. The other part of it is sales videos are pretty much the key to my business, and they're the key to your business. If you can talk on a video, a lot of us don't, we get nervous and we freeze up, or we don't know what to say, or we don't know how to present ourselves. And when the entire world runs on video right now, when you go into Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and you have to be on video, and you can't, or you don't have the photo to build the web page, or you don't have the image. Image is a huge part of a personal brand, and that's what we do, is build you kind of this full done-for-you media package, because that allows you to actually get your message out to the world and begin selling what you want and beginning to make money in your business, because now you have this brand.
What is MomentumX? It is a 3-day immersive training that is guaranteed to change your life as a business owner. I will tell you what, it will propel you and what you do to a whole stratosphere that I don't think you even considered. Really, there's a level of excellence and income and impact that you can finally make. So what we do is there's studios here in St. Petersburg, Florida. I built a 5,000 square foot state-of-the-art studio. It not only has 5 working sets, from a kitchen to a gym to a living room and a giant green cyc, but it also has this conference room. And so we start there on day 1. No more than 10 to 12 people, and it's a bit of brainstorming, but it is truly masterminding and picking my brain. For decades, I made a living going into companies and CEOs and sales teams and revamping their messages. Now I do it for individuals just like you. And of course, you could bring a partner. There's an interesting way to do it, 2 people in a company. But I gotta tell you, we're not coaching in this. We're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty. What is your messaging? Fix your branding, and all geared towards the next day where I take you into my state-of-the-art studio. We start out with a professional makeup artist. We get you looking good. Then I sit you on a couch, and we do a morning talk show with a 3-camera live switching scenario. Let me tell you something. If you just hired my studio to do the 3 cameras, $35,000. You're not gonna pay near that. And then, as the queen of pitch, I'm gonna sit down next to you. Now, let's just say you did get on a morning talk show with your product or your service. You're gonna talk to a newscaster who doesn't really care what you're up to. They're on a time, oh, you got 3 minutes, hi, what are you doing, what are you up to, and then they leave. That's not what I do. I know what you're up to, and I make you look really good, and we pitch your product to perfection. Then, we do what I call the intro video. This is paramount. You're gonna send this video everywhere. It's great to be part of your press kit. We put you on a set and we fill out kind of a step-by-step Mad Libs thing about who you are, what you do, what your mission is, and why you wanna be successful. I coach you step by step on that process so you sound like a bona fide successful rock star. And I'll tell you what, the feedback that I've been getting is that when people are finished with that and they watch it, they're blown away because it's professionally done, it looks great, and I'll tell you what, it could be the key to your success. I want you to be able to not only speak, but the key is to monetize your pitch and be able to sell from stage so you actually make money every time you open your mouth. Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, I love MomentumX and excited to meet you and your business. Come on, let's get started. Sales letter? Yeah. So what, and I'm gonna just go through the value of what it is, then I'm gonna blow you away. Would that be okay? This is my jam. Since I was 16 years old, I've been on television. I eat, live, and sleep, and breathe it, and now I own a studio to do that. But the best part has been taking entrepreneurs and making you look like a rock star, putting you out there, and just immediately, because, you know, McKenna, you and I talk a lot about having a, you don't, but you can do it right from there. Having a 30,000-foot view, that's what most people teach. That's not what we do as a company, is it?
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but it absolutely drives me nuts when people go, this is what you can do, and this is what you can do. I want to come to an event and leave with deliverables that I can actively implement into my business. And that's what we put together here, because you need these things in your business and no one else is really doing this. We can teach you all the things that you could be doing, or we could just get down to business.
We could just freaking do it. You leave with it done. I don't need to know how. All I want to know is how I can market what you're giving me. It's like going clothes shopping, going, you could have that outfit or that outfit, and you leave with nothing. And you want that? I came, I'll be shopping, I'll take something home with me, right? So just to do that, if I'm gonna, it was $25,000, if you're just gonna come and rent my studio, okay? That's kind of a nice idea. But I'm there with you, and I don't know how much longer I'm gonna wanna do this, to be honest. It's a pretty intensive thing for me. There are no other coaches, there's no other teachers. You get me exclusively, one-on-one, in a small group, no more than 10 people, doing it with you, okay? Part of this came out of, I spoke yesterday, when you go on a morning talk show, it's embarrassing. They don't know you, you're a freaking number, and you leave feeling like what? I have an episode of The Doctors. I had 2 minutes and 9 seconds. They didn't tell me what I was doing my fitness product. They didn't even put me backstage, they had me in the audience, they called me up, and I'm like, why don't I, like, you're not a big enough celebrity, but I'm here, and you made me give a spin gym to everybody in the audience. It cost me $8,000 just to be here. By the way, that whole pay-to-play thing, everything in life is pay-to-play. Don't kid yourself. You get a star in the Walk of Fame. Do you know, it used to be $35, now it's $75,000. Some of the people who get the star cannot afford to pay for it, so they don't get it. You just get nominated. Did you know that? I was heartbroken when I saw that. You have to pay for it. Well, guess what? Welcome to the real world. Somebody has to dig up the sidewalk. So, my favorite part of this begins with day one. I have a knack. We all have that gift. That permission thing is nice, but I can see what your business should be. As that spokesperson, I know how you need to sell it. I know how you need to talk about it. And we whiteboard this to the point that when you leave, you guys both, and again, ask Punim and Jenya, they walk in going, I don't know, walk out going, I got this. You cannot imagine in that short a period of time, I got this. And not only do you got this, but I got this because I'm your interviewer. I don't even hold cue cards. I don't hold anything. Once we have this conversation, I understand the essence of you. That's what we're going to be doing the next day in studio and forever on tape. So if I'm just going to do a session with you, people come to my studio just for the coaching, 10 grand. I do that all the time. And I love those sessions, kinda. I'd rather them do this because I want you to leave with the video. Otherwise, people are stuck going, what do I do with all that information, right? So day two, we walk into my studio. We do have a professional makeup artist. We do have 3 cameras, the lights, the sounds, and everything. And it's a very extraordinary feeling. So if I'm going to do an infomercial and you're going to pay me, you pay me $35 just to sit there and host that. Okay. So now we're up to some big number. Uh-oh. Come here. Come here. Give her a big round of applause. She has not seen this. And Punim, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were going to be in the room. I would have. Come here. So day one, real quickly in a nutshell, was day one magical?
It was super magical, super nervous, stressful, and there's like, I know she's got me. And I came in, my name is Jenya Samuel, I'm your tax girl, so let's. So we went through everything, and I was like, she's got it, she's gonna figure out, there's a magic. Magic is gonna happen, and magic happened. Because I'm known as the tax-savvy game changer. That's what I do. Changing.
As opposed to, I'm the tax girl. I didn't even know, why would you be a grown woman? No, you're freaking changing the game for everybody. Come stand right here. Let me ask you, what's like the one thing about taxes that most people don't know?
It's a puzzle. It's a game. The only thing you need to
Wait, slow down.
through.
It's a puzzle and I like you. It's a puzzle and a game. All right, well that, if it was a puzzle and a game, I might enjoy it more.
Right. But you just don't know the rules.
Right.
Yeah. So there's a special book that's called Internal Revenue Code.
Right.
Right. And it has all the rules.
How does she look? There's that level of confidence is oozing out of you?
Owning it. Like, sit down in the car and just like, there was something, like she gave us the permission. We had it inside of us, and she just, okay, you have permission, you're done. Let's go.
Look how beautiful.
Taxes are fun.
By the way, look, I don't know about this. But look how beautiful you look. You don't realize when you sit there how colorful and extraordinary, and you're going to send this everywhere. So hang on. So you're going to do your one-on-one interview, right? And this is did I have any notes? Did I ever have to look?
Notes.
How did I have no notes? We talked for 20 minutes.
Like she don't know my name, which is Jenya. It's really hard to kind of grasp it. Not English and all that stuff.
This is what day one is. Day one is a day you've never experienced where somebody literally loves on you and what you do and cares enough to pull it out of you. Because I know my job. I know what I have to do. and I know how comfortable I want you to be that following day. You also get the rights to use this anywhere. That is a big deal. I'm going to grant you the rights that you can put it on a website, on a billboard, send it to anyone, publicize, do whatever you want to, okay? That is a big, people come to negotiate my rights all the time. It's a gift.
Hi, my name is Danella Burnett. I'm the CEO of Open Occasions, and I've spent the last 2 days in this incredible studio in St. Petersburg. This is Forbes Riley's studio. Yes, the $2 billion saleswoman that you've seen all over TV. Well, I have been here with a very, very select group of people with Forbes Riley and David Fagan being taught how to crush it on camera. I've spent my life as an event planner really creating a platform for others to shine. Well, it's time for me to step out as a speaker. It's time for me to step out and share with people how they can create phenomenal events for themselves. So who better to learn from than the absolute masters that I've had the privilege to work with for the last 2 days. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous, and they may be doing another course soon, and if they do, I highly recommend, if you're looking to level up your business, if you're looking to be able to speak your mind and speak your message in the most effective way possible, to make the most money and to be the happiest you, I recommend you sign up for them. This has been a phenomenal experience.
Who wants to come play with me right now? No matter what. Who's ready to play with me? All right. So the next part of this is the conversation is nice, but I'm going to give you a whole list of assets, okay? That's what we're talking about. That's one is the morning talk show. The infomercial where you turn directly to the camera and pitch what you do. We've just started running ads where I pitch to camera. We never, like you said, we ran our whole business without me doing a sales letter. Kind of a funny thing happened. We just, day one of us doing a sales letter, McKenna.
What tradition was it? 1 week. This is like unheard of in the ads market for $5 a lead, 1,200 people later, with one 60-second video.
I'd never done an ad before for the internet. I obviously know what I'm doing. I'd really kind of forgot that. I was like, I probably should do this.
I remember I asked my training because I'm like, I've never seen these numbers before, and it's like, well, because you have the video from a well-spoken pitch woman. And when you understand that, you can throw money at your problems no matter what, but if you don't know how to communicate what you're doing in a way that gets people to say yes, that's the game changer.
And that is what I focus on as well. So you're going to get the direct-to-camera infomercial. The number's getting very big of the value, isn't it? Oh my God, what would I pay for this? The next component, who here's ever read from a teleprompter? Really, you guys? Oh my gosh. Between that and the 1 minute to million script, who downloaded their script last night? Everybody went home and downloaded their script that I gave you for free? Nobody? One person. It's in the book. Open the book. That template is this 1 minute to millions. If you haven't downloaded it, it's free. It's a game changer. Anna Lewis. Anna, who is 75 years old, when I met her on Zoom, sitting in a dark hole in her house, kind of put down by her husband going, oh, she's going to do another one of those courses. Don't do anything. Couldn't really put two words together. I loved her. She was sweet. A year later, I've been working with her, talking to her. She shows up to MomentumX, and everything changes.
Hello, I am Anna J., the confidence-boosting diva, because I inspire women to see the challenges of aging as opportunities to blossom and flourish. An example of what I have achieved is, as someone who has survived 75 years of health and relationship challenges, I've found the answer that I am excited to share with you. Now, what I'm up to is promoting my book, Embrace the Journey, to empower women like you to experience your life chapters with joy and wisdom. Two keys to my success are my compassion for women and my zest for life. I grew up in a household with 6 females where I witnessed firsthand the silent suffering women endure. My mission is to create a sisterhood of women who support, nurture, and empower one another. What I like best about what I do is the satisfaction of seeing another woman step into her most confident self. When I'm not working, I like to hang out with my husband of 34 years, laughing, binge watching Netflix, and playing bingo. If you are ready to embrace your life chapters with joy, get my free book, Embrace the Journey, at freegiftfromannaj.com. Thank you.
All right, so seriously, Jonathan, you know Anna. You had never seen that before, have you? We just released it.
First time I've seen that.
What do you think?
She's my mom. I love her. She's one of the greatest cheerleaders on Wednesday nights.
How professional did that look?
Oh my God, that was presidential.
Looks like she's been doing it her whole life, doesn't it? Our eyes didn't waver at all. She's not umming and ahhing. And one of my greatest success stories about doing this. Oh wait, there's another one. I'll play a little piece of it.
Hi, my name is Jenny Sarah. I am known
Look at you! Give it up for her. Look at the energy. She's right at the camera. She's glued to you guys. Confident.
Avoid paying unnecessary taxes and build that financial legacy.
Yahoo!
Now what I'm up to is I have created.
So I'm not going to embarrass you. She's going to put that up on her thing. Give it up. That is the 1 minute to million. That is, congratulations. That is the script that you all can download for free, coached by me, to camera. How often do you think she can use that and sell what she does? That is a massive. You want to talk about recouping your whole, what we're doing, and working with Brandon to understand how to get it out to the world? Game changer. Who here wants a game changer? Who here is tired of not having the leads that they want? And not a joke. And so these assets, and it's not, there's more assets, get this. The next thing we do aside, I'm going to teach you how to master the stage. I have some techniques and things that I share to a very small group of people. This is my home. I'm pretty good at it. I make a lot of money right here. I don't know a lot of people who make a lot of money right here. I watched Russell Brunson, the only guy I've ever watched make more money than me on a stage. He made $3.1 million in 90 minutes. I come really close. How close are you? All right, so now you've got Speaker Camp, the video, the direct-to-camera infomercial, the right to use the interview, the one-on-one interview, the camera shoot itself, 8-hour strategy, and 3 days with me. But wait, there's more. And now you're thinking, Forbes, do I need to write you a 6-figure check? The answer is yeah. Okay, anybody want to write a 6-figure check? Oh, come on, you know, go on. Well, think about this. If it's worth 7 figures, would you write a 6-figure check? It's a lot more interesting to invest the money. If you invest the money in the bank right now, you get 0.00001%. I can 10x your income in a weekend. That's not a joke. I have no other goal in this but to 10x your income, and that's at a minimum. Because what you're not doing right now is costing you that amount of money. I know that. Because the whole Sell From Stage training, it's very specific. I have 5 things that you don't know. I know you don't. I've never met anybody who knows them. I'm going to give those to you as well, in a strategic order so that you know what to do. So that when Putnam stands up, it's like, my business is completely changed in 2 months. All right? Then we're going to take photos. This is the other thing. I appreciate who here has a cell phone with a camera on it. Ha ha ha, not professional. Maybe with the exact right lighting. But you don't, that's why photographers are great at what they're doing. Mel Mason comes to me with this photo and says, I don't do makeup. I don't want a professional photo. We get her to write a book, do the whole training, and I'm looking at that beautiful face going, I turn on to the makeup artist, my photographer, and what happens? She called me when she started posting this on Facebook going, so many people want to be my friend. That was the very least. This woman has a talk show, a radio show, a best-selling book about clutter, and it's because she has a better photo. I know that sounds crazy, but it's that impactful. You take a photo like this and you understand McKenna felt really stupid going like this. Except when you put it next to the ad, it works really well. Do you have that photo? Do you have all of it? With the microphone, if you're not, I can just take that picture, put an entire audience behind her. You want to talk about speaking? You're already there. Some people call it fake it till you make it. I say, build the illusion to achieve the dream. Thank you, Stephen. Took Anna J, never had a picture that looked like that. That, by the way, one of my favorite photographers on the planet. He was a top fitness model and a top fashion model, and he's right back there behind my camera. Give it up for Joshua. He is, all of the new photos I have, all of my brand photos are Joshua. It is the best. Creative. And the man knows lighting. He's a 3D graphic artist, and he's insanely talented. And yeah. He charges, if you want to just do a session with him, we book it in the studio, it's $4,000, you get X amount of pictures. But why would you do that when you can get everything? But now I would like you to do me a small favor, write on that piece of paper. Everybody write this down. If that was the value, if I'm there, McKenna's there, Josh was there, the studio's there, and all of these things are true, how much would you expect to pay? And then think about the value of what it is. So it's somewhere between 0 and 100,000. You know, can I just say for many years I played too small? I've met a couple of you who've invested in the wrong things. Can I shift that for a second? You didn't invest in the wrong things. No. You know what you did? You paid for an education. I have paid for things and gotten no technical value like I thought. I got educated about what not to do. And can I just offer you to get off the I feel sorry for me? I lost 40 grand on that deal. I had that exact number. And for a long time I would say that with energy. And then I said, you know, it's going to come and go. It cost me that to make the wrong decision. I'm not going to charge that. No. Watch this. So, oh, wait, and there's one more thing. I'm going to tell you what to do with all of the assets that we have. You have a boatload of assets. Wouldn't it suck if I just gave it to you? But how about we help guide you where it's going to go so that you can build your email list and you can have this entire done-for-you blueprint? Wow. And then you might want to find somebody who knows marketing. You might want to meet someone who knows funnels. Just say it. It's $139,000 value if you add all that up. I would like to say it's priceless. We have a career. I would say the two girls who are here in this room would agree. Priceless? Absolutely, completely life-changing. You may hear that a lot. They're in the room with you. Talk to them at lunch. But I'm not going to charge you that. I'm not going to charge you half of that. I'm not going to charge you any of that. Well, Forbes, why not? McKenna, why don't I charge $139,000?
That's a great question.
No, but let's get really transparent. Why don't we?
Just like why I helped her and when I started a business with her, watched a lot of people get screwed over, it should not cost you an arm and a leg to start running a business. And we really believe that and embody that in what we do. And our goal is a massive impact. We're not here to help the select few. It's about impacting the many, and that's why we do what we do.
And that's it. And you're not going to see that a lot because I make a lot of money doing what I've done. She's really young and has a long time to do this. I don't like seeing people get screwed over. That's the price tag. For everything that you get for 3 days, the video, all of it, the photos, the working with me. But you know what? As I was in this room, I said, that's good. Would you be open? Who's interested in that price, though? Think it's kind of interesting? You should all raise your hand, whether you're interested or not. You just go, yeah. I mean, you got to at least give me that it's freaking interesting. But what if I made the deal exponentially better? Exponentially better. Anybody want exponentially better? You can't just go, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. By the way, when David Meltz was up here and he asked a question, how many of you went, hello? I did the same thing in the back. Hello, remember I taught you that? When somebody offers you something extraordinary, go, yes. Just lean into life. So, Brandon, you and I had a little conversation. Oh, that's Les Brown. Tell me how wonderful I am. I'm not going to do that. You know what? I've got 4,000 testimonials talking about how wonderful this is. I'm going to go back and just leave it. And I can do that if we want after lunch. I can come back at the end of the day. But you and I had a little conversation outside earlier.
You really want to do this?
Well, here's the thing. My specialty is not getting all of this information out to the world. But I know somebody who is. And I said, I'm going to give them all of these assets, $139,000 worth of assets. What do you do with them? And he said, I gotcha.
Woo! This has only been done one other time, by the way.
Yeah, they did.
Those of you who are ready, this is the package. You've seen it, right? This is a standalone, legendary package looking at it. But I'm going to put the whole mentorship in with it. The whole year, all the funnels, all the coaching, every single meeting, 8 meetings a week, you pick and choose all the cards as you need them, all of it. Your funnel's built with you, all of your back end, the mentorship that I went through yesterday for you, it all comes at that same price.
Saw you yesterday sell that package for $24,000. You're going to put all of that in there?
All of it.
For no additional money?
No additional money.
How much coaching?
Wait, how long have you been in? 2 months? How revolutionary has the beginning been?
Well, now come up here, both of you, because this is extraordinary. This is not a joke. We made this package last time, and everybody jumped on it. They're both here. I have 6 spots left for May's training that we're doing. You guys immediately said you want to do this, and I said to him, "Do you want to do this again without making the price go any higher?"
Yes,
Take 2 steps up.
absolutely.
Take 2 steps up. Now remember, there's people out here who don't have their message, who did not sit in the room with you guys, who do not know the magic that happened. Share that with them.
Okay, this is the offer that you can run, grab, jump on it, go. So February 21st, 22nd, March 21st, 22nd, we were in Florida. And it's tax season. Do you know what tax season is? And I'm single mom with 2 kids. I want it because I knew there was no way I would find the makeup artist and Joshua kind of quality and of course Forbes who can put it together and take me from I'm your tax girl to I am the tax saving game changer within 3 days. And there was so it's more and so much in terms of there were some surprises and I melted at some point. We both melted.
And we don't cry.
We don't cry. I'm a tax accountant, she's an attorney. We are very professional.
And how many times did you cry for girls who don't cry?
We didn't cry, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what you did? You left all the bullshit, because here's the thing about me. Am I a pretty no-nonsense chick? Did you need a strong woman to get you to the level you need to be at?
I did.
Happy to be of service.
Thank you. You know, somebody asked me yesterday about the mentorship and about the MomentumX and the whole package. And I said, even after losing so much money, I went with my gut and I wanted to lean in because I wanted to level up. And when you buy a business, you invest in it, right? Whether it's a physical business or a franchise or whatever. When I started my law firm, I had to invest in my associate, not knowing where the money was going to come from, but invested and make sure it happened because it's the only way to multiply my income. With the mentorship, Brandon has been available, no joke. I'm on the East Coast. He's on the West Coast. 6 o'clock in the morning, he's at the gym thinking about what I've just asked him and responding. That is rare. I don't remember one time that I've had set up a phone call or I've wanted an idea run by him and he hasn't gotten back to me, or he's always been available. Even yesterday, I just think something in my head and I'm like, I'm gonna go discuss this with Brandon, and he's already got it out. And it's just moved things between Forbes and Brandon, it's just moved things the way it didn't move in 8 months for me. So I am forever grateful, and I will always be forever
Do you
grateful.
remember the 10-minute call when I was in CBS?
Oh, yes.
How much money did you save that day?
Oh, God, yeah.
$2,500 a month?
I
Just
did.
from that negotiation?
I did. And you know what, Brandon? What I love about this whole team, it's not about just making money for them. I had, in between being screwed and hiring Brandon and all this, hired another marketing person. Brandon could have brought that to him, and he didn't. He said, keep it there. He saved me a lot of money. He was on vacation. I'm like, why are you calling me on vacation? And he's like, because this is important. And he saved me the $2,500 a month. So thank
Yeah,
you.
they were going to charge her $3,500 a month plus ad spend. I said, no, offer him $1,000. Offer him $1,000 with a cap, and then let him say yes or no. If he says no, come over here.
And all of a sudden, I was super educated that he just came way down.
I love that. You're in a room with 8 other people, well, 8, 9 other people. Tell me, or tell them, what was it like being in the room from beginning to end with just the people in that room? What did you see the transformation? I'm looking at faces out here. Half of them are ready to go, I would love to do this. What can they anticipate happening?
Okay, so I come in, there's a room of people there, unknown to me, I only knew Punama and Joanne, another lady who joined us. But I felt like I've known them. And the common denominator is Forbes, right? And it's very interesting. At some point, I kind of, because some person had a breakthrough, and I was having my breakthrough. And I usually don't cry when I'm a taxi girl and all that good stuff. However, I melted. I don't particularly remember much, meaning I don't, recollect, and then I saw pictures. You just get the picture of us standing kind of crying, and Forbes behind me like this, just kind of holding space for me, and I was like, wow. And I don't even want to tell you how this whole 3-day ended.
You guys, there's something magical about what we do. You are stuck. You hit a wall in your self-confidence. It's not your fault. I can see it in many of you. And it comes from where? It comes from way back when. It comes from you both had the exact same thing, though you've led very different lives. One in England, one in Russia, doesn't matter. You had parents, you had a childhood. Something happened, some limiting decision you made. I can only do this, I'm only worth that. I should be seen and not heard. And maybe it's because your second grade teacher called on you and you got upset and nervous, like one of my students who peed all over themselves at 7, that happens. But she made a decision at that moment that she was never going to stand up and speak again. She met me like she's shaking, going, I want to do this so bad, I can't. And boom, we got her through that. She is thriving now. That's when we talk about breakthrough and crying. You don't have to cry, but I will tell you, sometimes you have to break down to break through. And so if you're someone who's stuck where you are, at whatever level you are, did you see people at all different levels?
So one of the things I want to add is that it's a community. We have our little WhatsApp group from that time. We all stay connected every week pretty much. And I don't know if you know, but Raymond and I, somebody else in the group that I'd met, you bond in a way when you release all that trauma and you see each other grow and you're so supportive. Raymond and I drove an hour and a half to see each other. Oh. And seeing him and his transformation is just, oh my God, unbelievable and amazing. And I know that we're all going to be friends for a long time.
She's moving to LA.
I am.
Let me see if I can get to the end of this just to recount. I'm not going to go through all the testimonials. So day one, really quick. We get to build your pitch together. You get very comfortable talking on camera.
Absolutely.
And if you cry, that happens. Right? I don't write that down because they would get very upset if I did. And so day one, and the goal is to get you to do this 1 minute to millions on camera. And I'll tell you what, they're all extraordinarily unique. Different.
Hi, I'm MJ Choi. I'm known as the multi-million-dollar connector because as someone who has bought and sold over 30 companies grossing over $100 million.
That's a man who I love, Mark, could not pitch at all to save his life. King of credit.
Hi, my name is Romeo Sykes, and I'm known as the King of Credit because I take people just like you and I easily increase their credit scores so you too can leverage that credit to get houses, the car of your dreams, or even scale your business. These are the secrets the rich don't want you to know.
These are videos that will change your life, wherever you are.
Hi, my name is Philippe Lundstedt. I'm known as the insurance guru because I provide strategies that the insurance companies simply don't want you to know.
Oh my God, that is enough to have propelled that man's business, that one sentence. He's known as the guy whose insurance saying things they don't want you to know. Right? Exponentially grew this. Leonardo's business. So he took his talk show. It's so funny. You're allowed, because I gave you the rights to do this, you can do whatever you want with it. He re-edited the beginning. I love this. McKenna, how much does he sell his coaching for now? 50,000? Oh, he put me at the beginning. He's Colombian. Apparently I'm really famous in South America. His business has skyrocketed because he's on a couch with Forbes Riley.
Forbes Riley! Reason you don't have what you want, you don't know what it is.
So I gave him rights to use all of that. Don Thornton has completely blown up his business. And again, you're going to use this on your website. You're going to use this in your sales letters. You're going to use it in your presentations. Day 2, lights, camera, action. You're going to feel like a rock star. If you've never felt like a star, do you?
I do feel like a star.
Did you feel so well taken? I mean, you got to tell them, because I know what happens, but I don't know. Have you ever done anything like that were you comfortable sitting there talking about what you do?
Yeah, because it was like you knew everything about us from the night before and
Right.
just made us feel really comfortable and just played the whole part, the makeup, everything. It was fun. While day 1 was really, really intense, day 2 was amazing. And now we get to use all those pictures with our funnels, with our sales and everything.
And then day 3 is photo branding day. It is bonus speaker day, and then there's a very big surprise at the end, which they're not allowed to say. By the way, Joshua, a good photographer?
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
It's not only we had a package where he edited the pictures, and we got the whole package with all pictures. None of them pretty much needed to be edited. And
I know.
it's his. And one time he literally said, "I don't like you in this outfit, please change." And then when I looked at the pictures, I was like, okay, I agree. So thank you, Joshua.
Team effort.